Well, the good news is this guy isn't even at risk of getting burned to death. There's no lava at all this time. There's just a chain. Hey, buddy, what are you wearing? Is that a giant sausage that's like bigger than his body? What did you kill to make that? Or is it just a funny shaped backpack? It looks like a sausage. Even his hat looks like a sausage. Is this his thing?
Oh yeah, you come along at the right time, pal. I don't know who you are or where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me.
So fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. Take me right back to being a fucking 7-year-old. I need to calm down.
I don't know who you are or where you're from, but what I need right now is for you to get me off of this chain.
I'm in a hurry. There's no like,
Well, go, buddy. I'm not asking you to do it for nothing, though. Set me free and I'll tell you the big, gigantic secret about this room. It's a secret about treasure, okay?
the fucking mad scramble they do. As if it's gonna do anything. It's like the funniest thing. They just loop forever. Like, what does he think? What is the thing? What are they chained to exactly, actually? What happened? What did happen last cutscene with the other guy? I don't remember. How did he get unchained? Because all I did was let him down. Like, I'm not sure how the chain's holding them. The other guy, I could have thought it was attached to his backpack or something, and he didn't necessarily want to fall down because he'd landed in lava. So he was more scrambling because like, oh, whoa, oh no, but not like he's trying to escape. But this guy, he's probably fine. I assume that this fall won't like kill him or anything. So he's probably not like, well, oh my god, I'm so high up, or oh my, or there's definitely not lava or anything. So this time the scramble reads as, get me down, I want off. But like, what's it attached to? Like, it's not wrapped around his waist, so he's not chained by a chain being wrapped around him. Well, that's interesting, by the way. Look at the custom camera here. Look at that detail. This is a small detail you could potentially not notice, but the camera zooms out like crazy, so you can see him up there, and you can see elements of the room, like that root. You can see over the walls. Like, the camera works differently in this room. There's a lot of games that could benefit from that kind of stuff. I think about all the different Souls-likes I play where like the camera sucks during a boss fight, and then I think back to like fighting like Dark Eater Midir and stuff like that in Dark Souls 3, and how the camera will like specifically like the camera's aware of the scale of the boss fight, so it will actually zoom out, and it'll even break its own rules about how far away a target has to be for the lock-on targeting to work, and it'll extend it for certain boss fights. And those like tiny secret nuanced details you could easily not even realize exist. But it's like there's nice little touches. In this game you don't have good camera controls because you don't even have a joystick for it. You have to like tap the Z targeting button to like snap it. So it's like a nice detail whenever they specifically go out of their way to be like, aha, here's a alternate camera to let you see the room better, because they play tested that room and were like, the behind your back camera, it's like you're going down a staircase to enter this room, and it's like, it looks like shit. You can't really see anything, and like if you try to look up at that guy, then your camera clips into the staircase, and it's just a wreck. And so they specifically rearranged that. They set up an alternate camera specifically for that room. It's the kind of thing that should be like 101 type stuff, but then so many games just kind of pass up moments like that to make their game better. either by not having the attention to detail or just not having a system in place where other cameras even can exist. Because a lot of games that have a third-person camera, it feels like that's the only possible camera in the entire game, and it will never deviate in any case. So they may have never implemented the systems to even try to solve that problem, and that's a bummer. I hit both of them once. That might be the solution, or it might not be. I actually didn't get the best look around before I came in this hole. So we need to get water in there. That gate moved, that gate moved. Okay. That gets us through here at least. I didn't get close enough apparently. Yeah. Budding. Why do you have a sausage backpack though? I still don't know. Get down here, buddy. So how do they resolve the chain? Okay, they just don't resolve the chain. Gotcha. That's how I missed it. The cutscene doesn't show.
Ooh, yeah. That is some sweet, sweet flavor of freedom, Haas.
I don't... The way that these people talk. God, what was that? The other guy said a word too. The other guy ended a sentence with like a flavor word where I was like, huh. Not the word flavor, sorry, but like he just said a particular ending thing last time where I was like, huh, that's like weirdly modern sounding, like almost anachronistic dialogue. This guy just said Haas, which I don't know why always sounds weird to me in real life. Also boss, I guess. When someone calls someone boss, that's not their boss. I'm always like, huh? I always associate Haas with horses, but I don't know if that's true or not, or if it just vaguely sounds like the word horse. I don't know what is Haas? Let's see. What does Haas mean? It's not like regional or anything. Pronunciation, spelling of horse? Southern US slang, a big, strong, and respected or dependable person, usually a man one who is large like a horse. What the fuck? If you image search the word Haas, you just get this guy in a cowboy hat leaning against the back of a wagon, and then you get a and then you get a wrestler. The wrestler and the character are both named Haas, so that's not really, it's not a prototypical Haas character, it's just somebody who's named Haas. It's also a name apparently. Then for some reason you get a promotional image. You get a promotional image for the show Arrow, season 7. I don't understand. So Haas is associated with horses apparently. I'm not crazy there. I don't know. It always seemed like a weird thing to call someone.
And, thanks for taking the trouble to free me, sucker. You really think I'd divulge super secret info about treasure? My mama didn't raise no patsy. I spent too long finding that info. Huh? Those gloves are from my brother's secret collection. Are you friends with my brother or something?
Yeah, I helped him. You're just I'm gonna tell him you're an asshole.
Wait, there's something I want to give you. I'll just go get it. Wait here.
He's gonna screw me over, but I helped his brother.
Here, take this. This here's some super secret info that I put together. Some real sweat and work too. I had to survey this place near 100 times to figure it out, but... You ready for this? Now don't go fainting when I tell you. Right around here, there's a hidden room. So in return, please don't tell anyone that I was captured. It'll just be our little secret, okay?
Yep, okay, it's a secret.
All right then. Go ahead and open her up. Don't forget our deal. Later then, I said bye now. Get out of my face.
Look at this face he's making. It's like, I'm done with you. Just keep staring at him until he leaves the room.
Oh.
Ah! Oh, he's got little devil horn hair. I didn't see that before.
Hey, we meet again. Sorry, but I kind of happened to overhear that conversation. It seems one of my guys was giving you a hard time. Sorry about that.
One of my guys? Isn't he your brother? Was it figurative, like belonging brother, or literal brother?
But that stuff he was saying was all true. There's a breeze coming from somewhere in this room, I tell you. I can smell it. I figure the information in that chest will be useful to you.
There's info in the chest? Unusual thing to have in the chest. Oh, it's the dungeon map. I really should have seen that coming. This is decent. This is neat implementation of the Mogmas into a dungeon.
This room is a fake wall somewhere. And on the other side of that wall, there's another room, or so I hear. The ground underneath is full of monsters, so we don't go tunneling too much down there, but if you're feeling adventurous, there just might be a hidden route.
So find the wind, I guess. He was gonna screw me over. Oh, the train. I was like confused about space because I thought I went to him, so I dropped him there in that identical looking pit of normal soil, but then it faded to him getting the treasure, and then he was here giving me the treasure, so he teleported here, so I was still in the same spot, and then he was behind me. I was like, what? It's like, what? Where am I? What's happening? I was about to listen for wind, but I guess I can just look at the map. Yeah. That makes a bit more sense than listening for wind. The stamina system also made a return in the next game, specifically. I probably just dropped one of these. Do you think it works even if you don't have the map? Maybe. My question about the sausage was never answered. Why does he have a giant sauce? Uh-oh. Wait, there's monsters down here. Oh well. Oops. Whoa. Ooh, you attack its butt. I'll just wait for it to go by. Oh! That's not what I thought was gonna happen. Well, this is vaguely distressing, isn't it? Stop! I don't know what to do. How do I go fast? Oh, I can sprint. Okay, cool. There we go. That was the answer. You can still use sprint down here. There we go. Okay, so he can't turn around, just like I can't. So if I keep moving, he can't catch me. But every time he turns a corner, he looks around. That's when he can catch me. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Where's he gonna go next? Okay, that way. Just don't want him to turn the same corner. Oh fuck, he doesn't have to. At those corners he doesn't look around. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I murdered him. That's a very different enemy. That was vaguely terrifying before I realized you could go faster. I was like, what do I do? He's just gonna keep hitting me. I'm so fucked. Yeah, yeah. You've got a key. I was like, you got the small key. Just pass right by the opportunity to make the syllables count. Is that where I started? Like probably, right? Was there a path this way? There wasn't even a path this way. Oh. I thought there would have been a path there. Me? I'm gonna explore this room a little more. I also need to report to the boss for that guy who ran off. Huh. I'm confused. He ran off from that guy, so I thought he was the boss. Like, I was like, oh, the first guy I saved must have been like an authority figure, because he just like fled at the sight of him, like he's in trouble. But also, I thought they were brothers. But he's referring to the other guy as that guy, so either he doesn't want to acknowledge that they're family, or they're not family, and brother just means... They just mean brother as in, like, members of the same group, I guess? Maybe it's like the Yakuza or some shit, I don't know. Is there actually nothing else to do here? Seems like no. No, I guess I just go back and spend the key all the way over there. Or maybe that guy rewarded, or maybe the first guy who seemed so giving actually rewarded me via somebody else's private collection. That other guy's quote-unquote brother. In which case in which case the guy who seemed conniving genuinely rewarded me with stuff that he was definitely that was actually losing in the process. Whereas the guy who seemed giving may have actually rewarded me via somebody else's stuff. As opposed to something that was his to give. Should be a bit of an inversion. Or maybe I'm mixing up Magmas, but I think that guy that I just talked to was the guy from the that I saved earlier. It could be a little easy to mix the Magmas up, just because... well, they do have visually distinct appearances and designs. I don't spend quite enough time with any of them to memorize their names. If they're even... Did he even have a name, actually? I actually didn't check to see if there was a nameplate or not. I don't remember if it said his name on the screen or not, or if it was just dialogue. But I think I remember the shaggy-haired one being the first one I saved. And then we had... Yeah, and the old man was the one on the way in. So we had 3 Magmas, I think, so far. The... First was the old man with the big beard, then there's the devil-haired blonde guy that looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, and then there was the sausage guy. He just had so much meat. It's just too much meat. It's more meat than he is. What is he gonna do with all that meat? Is that provisions for like the entire fucking town? Like, what are you gonna do with all that meat? What you gonna do with all that meat inside that pack? Huh. Or he just has a very strange way of storing his belongings in a perfectly sausage-shaped casing that's tied up on both ends. What? Oh, they merged. That was distressing. Never do that again. Let's just kill you all right now before you become a problem later. Oh, they see me. Stop that. Stop seeing me. I'm back. Not worth it. Too time consuming. Okay. Hi. Ah. I've got health for days. So I can summon a platform, but until I get flow, it's not going to take me anywhere. So those things must get flow once I get behind them. If you want to keep gushing about Nintendo, I've definitely gotten even more context with which to continue to respect their level design and dungeon design, because they have such a good sense of pacing. Like, I don't know how they map these dungeons out, where they just keep, like, they might just keep drawing them out room by room and then keep play testing some, like, low-res, like, no assets version of it or something until it feels good, and then they make the whole, then they design it all visually or something, I don't know. But, like, there's definitely, like, they've got to be going through iterations on these dungeons and put a lot of work into them. Because I've been playing Chronos, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. This game, like, wants to be Zelda and Dark Souls, but it doesn't really get how to do either, and it's very frustrating. Because it's an Icarus thing. They're shooting so high and they're not hitting their mark. And there's sometimes that, like, exhausting, trite message that if you aim for the star, if you shoot for the sun, you land among the stars. But, like, I don't know. There's sort of like an uncanny valley effect when you try to approach the certain things like Zelda and Dark Souls, where if you don't nail your mark, it's just, like, in some ways more frustrating. What the hell? It's, like, more frustrating that you even tried. Sometimes you're like, oh fuck, it's like the good thing but bad.
Ah, so busy, burning the midnight oil again, looking for loot.
What is this gonna be like? What's gonna happen here? Are you an enemy? Are we racing for loot? What's going on here? Oh. You're a punk. You're locked in here with me. Oh, this looks weird at this camera angle.
Ah, a green monster. Ah, I can't believe they're following us down here now. Guess I can have some fun with him for now, though. You're on magma turf now, friend. You may be scary, but as long as the way ahead of me is clear, you'll never catch me.
Ah, so now it's like a puzzle situation. So he's not really an enemy. He just thinks he needs to run from me. Oh, he's still running away. So there must be a plan to catch him. Dude, this will give me access to the beginning part. They can probably use the switch to catch him is probably what I need to do. Yeah, he's not hostile. In fact, he's hardly even an obstacle to begin with. Can I turn around, please? Eh. Actually, I think I need to turn this, switch this back first. I need to scare him into this, then send him back. Oh. Is he gonna keep doing that? Okay. I thought I had to trap him in there. No, fall down here. You can't hit this back, right? You can only hit it from that side. But the moment I figured I would scare him into that bottom hallway, then close this behind, and so he can't actually go that way. Now I'm not totally sure. It feels like he has enough mobility he could just keep looping forever and never trap himself, basically. Ah, see? What? Can I use any tools here? I can only attack. I don't really want to attack him either. Not that I think I can... I don't think I can reach him anyway. Oh. I basically just physically caught him. I didn't even use a dead end. I feel like I didn't do... I feel like I cheated, almost.
No, you got me. Go on then, you monster. Boil me, bake me, do your worst.
Why are we out of the soil now? How did I get him out here?
Huh? I know those gloves. Ain't those for my brother's secret collection?
Do they all call each other brother? Huh. Maybe they mean like Nissan, which doesn't always mean brother. Or Aniki, or I don't know. I don't understand Japanese that well, but I'm picking up elements from insufferable child characters that always say Nissan, and then Yakuza is heavy on the Aniki title, which are both kind of in brother territory, but don't literally mean brother, except for when they do. Well, because like Nissan can mean big brother, but can also just mean something like a big brother, but not literally. Because the characters that call me big brother are never actually related to me in those games. And then this Aniki is like a, I don't know, it's like a male figure you look up to or something kind of situation. But not sensei. But kind of a role model situation, I think, or a superior. I don't know, it's vague, it doesn't translate, but I could see how that could translate to brother, which also makes me wonder, like, what's the translation of the Gorons? Because the Gorons say brother all the time, and I always interpret it as like a weird, like, WrestleMania line, like from like, I don't remember if that's like a, am I thinking of Hulk Hogan or am I thinking of Macho Man Randy Savage? But like, it's just really easy to be like, haha, brother, when you have those big dudes saying it at the end of sentences. But these guys are saying brother not as like a greeting, but they're calling each other brother, and they might mean it in that way, since it's hard to say if any of them are directly related for real or not, because they keep, because the other guy refers to like there's asymmetries where one guy calls the other guy brother, but the other guy seems to call the other guy that guy. And when this guy seemed like he had a special collection, I was kind of thinking he might be the guy that who's had the secret collection or whatever. But no, he's still not the right one. But he's just got jewels for days. He's busy.
Ain't those from my brother's secret collection?
He gave me them.
What? You know my brother? Aw, you're all green. I thought you were a monster. Hey, don't get all angry. I thought you were one of them. Sorry, guy. Let me give you something good to make up for it. Hang on there a sec.
Where are they keeping these?
Here you go. You know, some monsters seem to be looking for something on those cliffs ahead of us. You heading that way too, guy? You take care out there. Don't want to see you getting skewered or nothing. Me, I'm heading back to the boss's place. I'll open the door for you while I'm at it. See ya.
A piece of heart. They seem to have had fun with these guys. They're really specifically, like, they're really detailed and different from each other. It's kind of surprising. I'm used to playing through where am I right now? Wait, where was the entrance hole in the first? Oh yeah, it was down there. That was, yeah, that's the one. I clicked on it a little too passively, so I kind of forgot where I was. But you can tell they had some fun with these character designs because they're really, really diverse. I'm used to playing a lot of Zelda games where, admittedly, it's because they're also older consoles, like the Nintendo 64 ones, but like, when you meet a race of non-human characters, they tend to look like almost the same across the board. Like Twilight Princess, there was a bunch of different human characters for sure. But when you see like the Zora and the Gorons and whatnot, they tend to blur together. And here also, like there was the fish people and the robot people that all looked really similar. But every single Magma looks different from each other to the point of feeling like an OC. Like if this, I could almost see, like I could definitely see like there's the aspect of like Sonic the Hedgehog where just somewhat it's both endearing and distressing, but like a lot of people grow up with Sonic the Hedgehog and they customize their own hedgehog, so they all like make their own Sonic OCs, and so you can, the joke is that you can Google like any name the Hedgehog and you'll get like some 8-year-old's custom hedgehog avatar, because it's just like they see the opportunity for customization and they just run with it. And it's funny to kind of see like a parallel here where I'm like, these are really different Magmar designs. I struggle with this name still.